All right, we are live. Move my mic a little bit closer. There we go. Today we're playing Knights of the Old Republic. Is it working? Looks good. Let's make sure everything looks good. Gonna hit play and hopefully everything works. That is quite loud. I don't know why I said loud like that. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna assume it's working. Just real quick. Was I checking? I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. My tea is so hot. Can't even pick it up. One thing I don't like about tea, or hot drinks like that, sometimes I just have to wait. I just have to keep waiting for it to get cold enough so I can actually drink it. Usually I check on my phone whether it's working or not, the stream. But I think my phone might just not be working, rather than the stream not working. Yeah, I hope so. That's my best guess. Just honestly kind of annoying that now I just kind of have to assume. But yeah, I'm just gonna assume it works because I mean, from everything I can see from my computer, it looks like it works. I guess I could open up the stream separately on my computer. Let's try that real quick. All right. Yeah, it looks like it's working on my computer, so we're good. Close out of that. Coolio. It does mean that it's going to be slightly harder to see if it stops working, but that's okay. Alright, so we're back to Dantooine in the Crystal Caves. Tea is at drinkable heat now. You know, tea is so good. I don't know why I didn't discover this earlier. I mean, I don't love plain tea, but tea with like some fruit flavoring. Or, I mean, I get like, what I have right now is, I've got rote Grütze tea, which is like berries and stuff, like dried berries. And then I've just put in I got like a full pitcher. I have 2 tea bags and then some like dried fruit. And man, that's so good. Like tea with some dried fruit is it's the best. She went to a community tea drinking event. I guess it's like a tea tasting thing. It's very nice. It's like this chill place in town. I think I've mentioned it before, maybe. Some people, you know, go to the tea shop, try fancy tea. Imported from China, I think. It's like this brick. And you break off little pieces of tea, and the guy brews it in front of you. But most of the time, you know, people are just talking. It's like, I don't know, today there were like 5 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, about 5, 6 people. I do it once a month. It's just like a free event. I think they do it to attract customers, you know, get people inside the doors. And then maybe they'll buy something on the way out. But I don't know, it's also just a nice little thing to go out, meet some people, be social. So I will admit, I did look up a guide to make sure, because it's been a while since I was on Dantooine. I had no clue what I was really doing. To make sure that I was like on the right track. And you know, in the right area. And I am. I'm supposed to be in this crystal cave. Got the lightsaber crystal that my character needs. Apparently it's the strongest in the game. These guys are so weak that I don't even... Oh, wait. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon. Cray is nearly dead here. Okay, maybe I do need to focus a little bit on combat. Alright, let's go improved heal. Maybe another one. But yeah, so I know they're the, like, Jedi I'm looking for. Jedi Master. Each planet has a Jedi Master on it, and I'm trying to find them all. I guess is right now what I'm supposed to be doing. So, on Dantooine, there's a dude. Gotta find him, and supposedly he's somewhere in this crystal cave. So I know that's kind of what I need to be focusing on, need to be doing. But yeah, I don't know. The monthly tea event thing, tea tasting thing it's pretty nice. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm quite a bit younger than most of the people there. They're not like old. But you know, they're definitely not people going to college anymore. They've got real world jobs and problems. But one thing that is always fun, you know, I guess I am an adult. You know, it's hard to believe, but I guess I really am. But one thing that's fun about being an adult is finding out how little difference there is. Like, ooh, what is this? Okay, we got some stuff here. Some boxes. Those look like huge batteries. But, you know, we're all still children at heart, I guess. You know, the difference between adults and, you know, Like, older people are not really all that different, I feel like. You know, they're still out here browsing the internet, doing all this stuff. And, you know, that's a fun thing about becoming an adult. Realizing how similar you are to these people you used to look up to and thought were so incredibly mature. Oh, wait, no, not that way. Because, yeah, I don't know. I mean, we were just chatting about the bunch of random stuff. And, yeah. It's fun, I feel like. And the tea's pretty good. I don't know. I mean, I can't really, to be honest, can't tell much of a difference. Wait, no, I already talked to this guy. I'll be going now. It's got like a disgusting thing on him that keeps the Kinrath or whatever they're called away. Dude, what the? I feel like I've gone through the whole cave. Where am I supposed to be going? I feel like it gave me like, okay, because you can't blow a hole in the wall there. Alright. Gotta keep exploring, I suppose. I've missed something. There's people in here, I just haven't found them. Alright, do I go right or left? I think I went, let's go left. I went right last time. Well, actually, no, hold on. Let's go this way. Because I came across that weird structure earlier with like all the boxes and stuff. I feel like maybe I got turned around there. I went the opposite direction of where I was supposed to go. Oh, no, okay, this just goes back to the crystals. Can I go this way? No. Should I put on 4 speed? Go a little faster. I don't love the animation. The effect on the screen. I think that, no, that goes back to the exit. Let's go this way. Yes, okay. Yeah, so that's where I was at just earlier, so if I keep going this way... Oh, I should not have put on burst of speed. Okay, let's try going this way. No, that just goes to the exit. What? Huh? I'm so confused. Where am I supposed to be going? Alright, let's try going back to this. Maybe I missed something there? Because I was pretty sure the guide said that it's the guys in here, like being held captive or something. I mean, I just had to like go back to the guide because it had been so long since it had been a while since I got back to the game. Do I maybe have to like activate a quest first? That could be it. I might need to activate a quest first. Because, like, that one thing in there looks like a holding cell. Right? It looks like one of those prison things that, early on some people have been held captive in. Alright, these guys are just spawning again. I'm not gonna bother. Let's see. Let's talk to that mercenary out here again. Maybe there's like a quest or something that he gives? I don't know. I feel like I've already gone through the dialogue options with him, though. And I feel like I just keep walking in circles, man. Everything looks the same. Okay, that's the exit. So he should be like right here. Right around the corner. What the? Where did he go? Wait, is this not the exit? Did he leave? Yeah, that's... What? Okay, the guy left. So... Where did everybody... Oh, no, he's down here. Okay. Let's talk to him again. Just ignore that. Alright, Arnell, do you have a quest or something? Yeah, you mentioned crystals. Yeah, I found them. Crystals guys are unlike getting unseen. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I've already done this. What do you know about the other mercenaries? Comes to be significant downtime. What I've heard, we should be getting another job real soon, but I don't know what it'll be exactly. They tend to keep me out of the loop. Okay, why do they keep you out of the loop? I don't fit in well with the other mercenaries. I'm given special privileges, which makes them jealous. Crystals. Okay. No, it does not seem like he has a quest. I feel like I've gone through his dialogue options previously as well. Alright. I'm trying to think back to the guide that I like glanced at before. Alright. Well, I feel like, unless there's a glitch, I think there just has to be, because that looked like a holding cell kind of thing. So unless it's glitched, I think I need to activate some kind of quest somewhere. Hello, JMC, how you doing? So I guess what I need to do is just talk to everyone on Dantooine. I'm stuck? Yeah. I know I need to go to the Crystal Cave. And rescue Master whatever his name is. But when I go to the place where you rescue him, or at least where I think I've gone to the place where you need to rescue him, there's nobody there. Like the mercenary encampment in the Crystal Cave, there's no one there. And there's like a holding cell looking thing with no one in it. So I think I need to activate a quest. Alright, that looks too NPC.
You'll find little welcome here, Jedi. For your own good, I recommend you speak to Administrator Adari, quickly finish your business in Kunda, and go.
Okay. Please answer some of my questions.
I will answer your questions.
Did I finish the Enclave? I guess I maybe didn't. Okay, but so you get the quest at the end of the Enclave? I don't know. It'd just been a while since I'd, like, played and then gotten back to it. That, okay. archives, you're granted the rank of master. Okay. No, because I remember, like, I met somebody in the Enclave, and he had, like, the parts for a lightsaber, and I think I assumed that was all you needed to do in the Enclave. And then I left and tried to get the, like, everything I needed for the lightsaber parts. That was the last thing I did before ending stream, and then taking a break to focus on school. And then I was just kind of lost on what I needed to do next. And then, yeah, so I peeked at a guide, and it said that you gotta rescue, I think it's Master Rook or something, in the Crystal Cave. So I was like, alright, let's just try to do that. But good to know that there's more to do in the Enclave. I mean, the Enclave was kind of annoying to go through, though. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. You need to talk to the disciple, which will be a long history lesson from him, but it's very interesting. Okay. I like lore dumps, so that's perfectly fine with me. I'm pretty sure I'm going the wrong way here. I have no sense of direction, so I'm kind of wandering. I'll find it. I mean, I'll find it eventually. No, this is the Crystal Caves, isn't it? Over here. I think I just went in a big circle. Wait, did I go the right way? No, this is back. Wait, hold on. Oh no, this is just back to where I started. Hold on, let me rack all my brain power and try to figure this out. Why am I so bad at directions in video games? Alright, how do I get there? I'm facing this way. Just need to turn around. Go this way. Okay. I'm just gonna check the map over and over. I usually don't like doing that. I feel like checking the map all the time feels unimmersive, but sometimes I feel like I have to. Wait, is it this way? No, stop. Alright, yeah. This way. And then it should be to the left. Like over there maybe. Okay. This feels right. Oh, out. Myself another cup. I should start doing this every time. Just make myself a pitcher of tea before stream. That's so good. I'd ran out of this tea. Hadn't had it in a bit. And it is so good. It's kotor, or like red groats. It's this then I just mix it with black tea. So good. And it's just like dried fruits. It's just like North German and Danish. Enclave. Okay, I am going the right way. That's very nice. Okay, there we go. Wait, no. That is where I went previously. Huh? Wait. Wait, stop. Wait, did I go the right way the previous time, but then just assume I went the wrong way? No, okay, this is... I didn't go the right way the first time. Okay. Let's go this way. Dantooine's the second shortest planet here, too. Okay. Ugh. Please tell me the enemies don't respawn here. Because I've walked through these halls so much. So I gotta go through every room? I mean, I feel like I've previously explored most of this. Okay, come on. I guess my computer skills on this is pretty terrible. You found a will on this salvager. Will states that all of his possessions are to be left to the other dead salvagers you found. Tamper? No, don't change it. Alright, we got another dead salvager. Cool. Okay. Let's see, do we have... What else is there to explore? I think that's the room we're just in. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. I'm looking at the map up here a lot now. Especially since it's an area I've explored previously. I need to find unexplored areas. Okay. Already been in here. Been there. I got the robots still jumping, walking around. Is that an unexplored? All the way in the back. Okay. Well, I mean, I'll just go ahead and look through everything. Make sure I didn't miss something, because I do also kind of want to recover all the dead salvagers' bodies. Anyway, because, I mean, that's a quest. Oh. Oh, I found him. Hello, disciple. Who are you? Thanks for the polite bow. You must be a gentleman. Yep. Going for that one.
I am an historian and scientist working for the Republic. Although I'm certain my contemporaries would judge me more a historian than scientist.
Alright. So we gotta... I mean, historians are pretty cool. Be nice to them, it pays off. I mean, I like historians, so I'm not... Usually not planning to be mean to anybody in this game. You look familiar. What are you doing here?
Like you, I was looking for some trace of the Jedi. I had heard mention that one of the Jedi Masters had gone there, but I found no trace of them.
That's not the only reason.
Another reason was the ruins of the Jedi Enclave. And once I arrived, I felt it was necessary to stay, to protect what was left.
Left? I guess he's trying to find the old Jedi artifacts. Maybe put them in a museum.
Much had been taken from the Enclave. both by raiders and others. I wish to preserve what I could.
Okay, what others? You're talking about like Sith and stuff,
Many
maybe?
artifacts were taken from the Enclave, but these thefts, they had to have been done by someone who knew the Enclave well. I suspect the Jedi themselves took the holocrons and records, but I do not know why.
I mean, if the place is wrecked anyway, you want to move it somewhere safe. Obviously, you're gonna move them somewhere else.
Someone has been taking holocrons from sites across the galaxy. It is almost as if someone does not want their knowledge used to find the Jedi. The situation on Dantooine is echoed in other places in the galaxy. Raiders, smugglers, all seek to plunder what remains of the Jedi, and even the Sith. More so than the Jedi themselves, I fear the loss of their history.
I mean, yeah. Lose history,
Much has
bad
been
repeat, I
forgotten in
guess.
recent wars, and I fear that greater troubles shall stem from that loss of knowledge in the future. The destruction of the Academy on Ossus near the Kron Drift in the Sith War, the teachings of Master Arca, the adventures of Jolie Bindo on the Rimward missions. All of these things are in danger of being lost forever. What else would you like to know?
Do you know what happened to the Jedi?
No. It is something of a mystery why they would exile themselves as they have. It is not the way of the Jedi to vanish in such a way, especially when the Republic is in need of them. I fear that there is something else at work, something that we cannot see. Then again, perhaps the Jedi are hiding simply because so many people hate them these days.
I mean, isn't it just because there's like barely any left? Like, the Sith are just killing them all off. That's why they're hiding, right? I feel like some of the things he's saying, he's like, oh, I wonder. Isn't it obvious? Like, they're getting killed off by Sith. So they're hiding. And the Jedi removed the holocrons because they're in hiding. What do you... I don't get it. Why do you think people hate the Jedi?
It is difficult sometimes for the Jedi to see such things, since much of it is rooted in human nature, and the Jedi are often removed from events of daily life, insulated. But the reason the Jedi Civil War was named such was because few in the galaxy can recognize the difference between the Sith and the Jedi. To them, they are both Jedi, with different philosophies.
I mean, again, wasn't it? Like, wasn't it mostly ex-Jedi versus Jedi? So it's a civil war. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm missing something. Like, I get there's a difference, but if the Sith are composed mostly of ex-Jedi, then of course people are gonna say it's a Jedi civil war, even if it is Jedi versus Sith. I'm going through this tea so fast. I only have maybe 2 cups left. You know, caffeine, I don't know how I never discovered this before, but I feel like caffeine works a lot better in a hot beverage. Like, I can drink, like, tea does not have much caffeine in it, but I can drink multiple energy drinks and not feel anything. But, you know, if I drink, a good chunk of hot tea, well, maybe it's just because it's hot. The drink is hot, but my body feels warm, you know? I feel like I can actually feel the effects a lot more. That might just be because my body feels really hot, not that it's like energized. I don't know. Apparently I've been addicted to caffeine all my life. I was talking to my mom recently, like about coffee, I guess. I don't really drink coffee. And then apparently I started stealing her coffee when I was like 3 years old. So I guess I guess that's why I need it to function. Because I've been on coffee since I was 3 apparently. And I mean I remember not even liking the taste. Even back then I was like I mean I just have to drink it. I mean I don't like it, but I have to have it. Wonder if that really messed something up in my biology. All right. All right. Jedi protect the galaxy. Do you hate the Jedi? Let's go with that one. Do you hate them? I feel like he's gonna say no, but I feel like he's gonna say no. I love them.
Hate? No. I do not hate them. They only raise questions without answers. Jedi are not supposed to be like the rest of us. They are supposed to see a higher purpose in all things. And they are supposed to train students responsibly and well, so mistakes of the past are not repeated. Yet all I saw was ignorance and arrogance, and what those seeds created in the Republic. It is difficult to follow the Jedi Code when so few others have. But you know this.
Okay, so he knows me. Earlier, one of the dialogue options was, "Don't I recognize you?" So yeah, he knows who I am. What do you mean?
Many Jedi defy the Order during the Mandalorian Wars, and it paved the way for the Jedi Civil War.
Ba, ba, ba. Do you blame the Jedi who turned or the Council? That is an interesting question. I feel like he's going to be on the Council side. I'm definitely not. But just from the way I've been interacting with him, I feel like he is.
There is no blame. All must accept.
He sounds like such a Jedi.
At its core, one must wonder if it was the failure of the Jedi teachings or the teachers themselves. Many of the Jedi Council trained Exar Kun, Ulik, Revan, and Malak. How could they not see the danger they posed? And if they could not, perhaps there was some essential part of their teachings that was flawed. Something beyond the Jedi Code that they were missing.
You know, if he's not a Jedi, I feel like he'd be a great Jedi. Like, this is the kind of guy you'd want on the Council. Right? I mean, this is just off of a very short conversation, but he seems like a perfect Jedi right now. But yeah, Revan and Malak have received the same training as I did.
I am not certain you understand what happened with Revan. Do you wish me to explain?
Are you just gonna explain the previous game? Go on.
Revan was captured in the middle of the Jedi Civil War, due in no small part to his apprentice Malak, who turned on him. Revan was brought before the Jedi Council and put on trial. You must understand that the situation was desperate, and the Jedi needed to know how Revan had amassed the forces arrayed against them. As I understand it, they were able to convince Revan to have a change of heart. Revan helped the Republic defeat Malak. Perhaps in his conversation with the Jedi Masters, they were able to convince him of the rightness of their actions.
Who doesn't know about the brainwashing, though? Okay.
Revan had many masters. Zar, Dorak, Master K before K left for the wars. Towards the end of his training, he sought out many to learn techniques. It is said that he returned to his first master at the end of his training in order to learn how he might best leave the Order.
Okay. Did I already go down this line? He would have received the same training as I did.
I'm not certain you understand what happened with Revan. Do you wish me to explain?
Alright.
Revan
Oh, no. Hold on.
Revan.
I did go down the line. Alright. Something
What
else.
Would you like to know?
You mentioned holocrons. Did I already see this?
The galaxy. The situation on Dantooine is echoed in other planets more so than the Jedi.
Okay, I think I already went through that.
What else would you like?
Why do you work for the Republic?
I'm trying to save the Republic. Dantooine and the Jedi Order are instrumental to that effort. Despite the troubles of the Jedi Civil War, there are those among the Republic who still favor the Jedi and wish them to return. And there are admirals within the fleet who recognize that the Jedi must be found if the Republic is to hold together. Yet as long as Onderon remains within the Republic, and the efforts on Telos succeed, that is all that matters.
Right. Since there's so much dialogue, let me check real quick how loud it is. I'm going to switch over to OBS. So I can't see chat right now. But I just want to see how loud the dialogue is right now for, for you guys.
The Republic is fragile right now. Telos is important because its success will determine whether or not the other dead worlds receive the same reconstruction efforts. If Telos is rebuilt and made habitable again, it will affect a string of worlds along the rim.
Alright, it's a bit quiet. Let me increase it a little bit for you guys. Maybe there. Let's see how that looks. Okay, so he's saying Telos rebuild and habitable will affect a string of worlds along the rim. Okay. And Onderon?
Onderon, strangely enough, was unaffected by the Jedi Civil War. It's almost as if Revan didn't want to attack it. Its resources and position on the rim make it a vital supply line and guard post against outer rim attacks. Also, it's the only world in the Republic still capable of seeding ecosystems into other dead worlds. Onderon's wildlife is some of the most aggressive in the known galaxy. Merely placing some of those beasts on target worlds will guarantee their habitation for years to come.
I don't really remember what Onderon's like. Alright. Can see chat again. I don't quite remember what Onderon's like, so I don't really recall if there is a good reason in the previous game for Revan to not attack it. Onderon. The planet with the Wookiees, that's Kashyyyk. Because he was talking about nature and like beasts and stuff. So it's not that one. We'll visit Onderon later, yeah. I'm just trying to put it in my head. I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Alright, why are the Jedi Order important?
The Jedi are a symbol. As much damage as their reputation took during the Sith War and the Jedi Civil War, there are still many who they serve as an example. Plus, there have been times in the past where a single Jedi has been enough to change the face of a world, or a galaxy. I suppose I still believe that might be possible. Despite the betrayal of many of the Jedi against the Republic, I must concede that as figureheads, they do serve a vital role.
Okay. So he's very pro-Jedi, it seems. Okay.
What else would you
Alright, we got that. Tell me about the Republic.
I do not know if you are aware of how fragile the Republic is at the moment. Its influence is stretched thin.
Seems like
It
that's
grows
always the
weaker
case
with
with the
time.
Republic. I mean, I guess it's partly because, stories have to take place during times of struggle to make them good stories. But man, every Star Wars story that I've encountered, the Republic is always struggling, and the Jedi are always not all that good. Alright, what happened? Why are they so stretched thin this time? And still growing weaker.
The Jedi Civil War brought much suffering to the galaxy, and the forces that Malak and Revan amassed against us seemed limitless. Many worlds were destroyed, trade routes disrupted, and the Republic fleet was almost decimated. It was almost the end. But at that last year, the year before Revan vanished, Revan's assault on the Republic stopped. No one knows why. But it was all that saved the Republic. The fleet the Sith had amassed was no more, and the remaining Sith turned on each other, destroying the Academy on Korriban. It did not matter. Revan had already won.
Okay, so this was when we in the previous game, we destroyed the, whatchamacallit? The star, something or rather, I guess. I mean, we infiltrated the Sith Academy and kind of caused chaos in there as well. Public basically has 4 planets right now: Coruscant, Telos, Onderon, and Dantooine. About the extent of their influence. Damn. It's barely anything. I mean, that's like... That's Starforge. That's it. Yes. That's only 4 planets. Wow. Yeah, I mean, the scale of Star Wars is just so huge. Like, a full galaxy is just so ginormously big. Like 4 planets just look kind of crazy. But, yeah, it's kind of small. Alright, what do you mean? How did Revan already win?
The war was costly, and it shattered the Republic. In time, the Republic might recover, but if a threat strikes now, if certain key worlds are not held, then the Republic will collapse. What else would you like to know?
Alright, you look familiar to me.
I imagine in your travels of the galaxy you've seen many people. Faces tend to blur together after a time. What else would you like to know?
He dodged that question hard. Alright.
Someone has been taking
miss a dialogue
holocaust.
option here?
The situation more so than the... Much has been forgotten in recent wars, and I fear that greater trouble... The destruction of the Academy on Ossus near the Kron Drift in the Sith War.
Ooh.
The teachings of Master Arca. The adventures of Jolie Bindo on the Rimward missions. All of these things are in danger of being lost forever. What else would you like to know?
Okay.
Before you go, I
Oh,
had
okay.
a question for you. You came to Dantooine in search of Jedi. Why?
Okay, so the trigger was leaving dialogue. The adventures of Jolie Bindo are great. Jolie, I mean, he's the guy that was in the last game, wasn't it? I mean, Jolie was great. Is that an actual story you can read? Because I mean, if it's Jolie from the previous game, I liked him. Jolie's the old guy in the first game. Okay. Huh. Right. The Sith are awake in the galaxy, and I'm gonna need their help to stop them. Let's just be straight honest. See, guy seems like a great guy, even though he's kind of dodged at least one question.
If the Sith are rising in the galaxy again, then it is strange the Jedi would not be there to meet them, and that we have not seen more evidence of the Sith.
Okay, maybe he just doesn't know that the Sith are hunting the Jedi down. Trust me, the Sith are out there. They've been hounding me since Paragus.
No, I believe you. I merely find such subtleties among the Sith to be strange. They have been known to practice deception, but in the histories, since the time of the Dark Lords Khoon and Keldroma, and Revan and Malak, such subtleties have been rare. In any case, it seems to me like our goals are compatible. If you would have me, I can apply my knowledge and skills to helping you find the answers
he
you
joins
seek.
the party. Oh, is his name just the Disciple? Like a Doctor Who? Like a Time Lord from Doctor Who? We would welcome your company. Okay, add. Huh? His real name is Michael. That's like a letdown of a name, honestly. Okay. who's in the party right now? Okay, huh? Wait, who? Wait, no, that is not what I meant. Why did he join all of a sudden? I want Michael. I want the disciple. Isn't there a way to do party selection? There we go. Okay. Dude, what? Wait, do I need Michael? Oh, okay. Why was Michael in the room with all the dead mercenaries? Killed by a lightsaber. What was Michael doing here? And who is that? Is that a statue standing above him? Okay, maybe Michael's not as trustworthy as I thought. Switch to him to your party when you exit the enclave and talk to him. Okay. Targeting visor, credits, grenades, datapad. Askel's orders. Okay. Orders from Askel, leader of the mercenaries on Dantooine. Vrook has wandered into the enclave alone. You'll take full squad, capture him alive. Bring him to our nook in the Kinrath Caves to await transport to Narshada. You will fetch a fine bounty. Master Dorak from the first game. Okay. Okay, now it looks like I can go to the Crystal Cave. and I'll actually be there. I can't believe the first time I went through this place, I just completely missed this room somehow. That's the way they'll do a library as well. Alright, let's head on out of here. Alright. Dude, am I lost again? I think I'm going the right way. Please be the right way. I don't want to check the map over and over again and once again. I mean, I'm kind of just going on the outer edge of the hallway, so I feel like eventually I have to end up back at the exit. Nice. Alright, made it out. Alright, now let's see. Among the bodies found Rook alive in the Kinrath Caves. Okay. Party. Let's add Michael. Remove him and add him. Okay. Michael.
I am ready.
I have questions.
There is something I have observed, and now I feel I must say it. I have found your presence to be inspiring. With your growth in the Force, you seem to have found your center, and throughout the dangers we face, you remain calm and focused.
Alright. Trust me, it's all an act. I'm shaking inside. Well, I hope our enemies think so. Don't have time for this. Let's go with it's all an act. I'm shaking on the inside.
I understand now why others followed you to war. Perhaps that is what leadership is. And it is something I have seen in only a few during my travels. In any event, it has been some time since I traveled with a Jedi, nor one so firmly upon the path. I wanted to thank you. I fear the stories that were spoken of you have misrepresented you. And if I have the opportunity, I shall reverse them whenever they arise.
Yeah, that's nice of him. No. My last cup of tea. I mean, a liter of tea is probably more than enough. But it's tragic. I was enjoying it. Should I make another pitcher of tea? That's overboard. That's not. Hello Lucasaurus, how you doing? Alright, thank you for your kind words. But they're not necessary.
Very well. Then I shall keep my favorable opinions to myself.
Waterboarding tea, I don't know, it might be pleasant. I've always been curious about waterboarding. Like, I know it must be bad, but I kind of want to get waterboarded. I just want to know what it feels like. I can't, like, it doesn't seem like it would be all that bad. But, I mean, it must be. I don't know. I just want, I don't know, I kind of want to try it. Do I have another question? Let's see. Can you tell me about what you're doing, Dance William? Yeah, I kind of know that. Do you know what happened to the Jedi?
No. It is something of a mystery why they would exile themselves as they have. It is not the way of the Jedi to vanish in such a way, especially when the Republic is in need of them. I fear that there is something else at work, something that we cannot see. Then again, perhaps the Jedi are hiding simply because so many...
I kind of already knew this.
Forgive me, you are...
Let's head to the caves once again. Oh, wait, what? Right click. I left because innocence... To protect innocence on the Outer Rim.
I see. And because you went to war, they cast you out?
Okay, what dialogue option did I press? Yes, that was what they told me at the trial. At first, I thought that was the sole reason. Now I'm not sure. That was my belief. Oh, right, there was like some other stuff about it. Of course I forgot about it. Yeah, that was my belief, but recent discoveries seem to indicate there were other causes.
Do you have a record of this trial?
Oh. Let's go ahead and trust him. Yes, the droid has a recording.
Perhaps I shall examine it when I get the chance. With your permission.
Yeah, go ahead, do it.
I appreciate your trust. Thank you.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I can trust him. He seems like a good Jedi almost. Even though, I don't know. I feel like he's hiding some stuff maybe, but, you know. I do love how his name is Disciple. Waterboarding is tricking your brain into thinking it's drowning, yeah. I don't know. Maybe that'd be an interesting experience as well. I don't know. At some point, I kind of want to try it. But I think I would need someone to agree to waterboard me. Which I think really that's the tricky bit. I'll be right back. Drank too much tea too quickly, I think. You can never have enough tea, honestly, though. I know I did just say maybe I drank too much. It's so good. Who cares? Alright, now back to finding the caves. Do I remember how to get back to there? Almost definitely not. Ooh. I'm not responding to that right now. Alright. Let's see, maybe this way? To the plains. Okay, this looks... incorrect. No, never mind. Where was this place? Well, I have to wander. Okay. Yes. This goes back to the ship. Oh, I think we can go over this way if I remember correctly. Ooh, you know what I should do? Since I am close to the ship, maybe I should upgrade my lightsaber. Put in my crystal that I recently got. Since I feel like fighting against all these... If the mercenaries were able to take on this Jedi Rook, Jedi Master, gotta be prepared for this fight. You know, go in, make all the preparations, make sure I'm as fit and ready as possible. So, yeah, because there's a workbench on the ship, I'm pretty sure. So I can go ahead and swap out that crystal. What's up, Karth? No.
Do you need a hand?
No, I don't. Go back to your training.
Ooh.
I'll call you if I need someone useless.
Is there some problem? I was only offering to help.
Problem? No, no problem. Just wondering how long you're planning to stick around.
How
For as
snippy.
long as she needs me, of course.
How heroic of you. Well, she doesn't need you. In fact, we were doing just fine until you showed up.
Actually, there are times when it seems you could use some help.
Always with the details, aren't you? You can't fool me. You have some agenda, spying on her, always keeping your eye on her.
No, I don't. I simply admire her. She has many qualities worthy of respect, and a strength that matches her beauty. Surely you've noticed.
Yeah, and I noticed first. Get it? So cut it out. And another thing, stop being all noble around her in your big hero way. She sees right through your little act.
Are they?
She likes honest guys, not guys who run around being unselfish and heroic all the time.
I thought she was the hero.
Are they fighting over the main character? Bro. Oh man, okay. Are you alright?
The more worlds we travel to, the more questions I have. It's not
We've
just
gotta
the
get out the
hardships of
world.
the people, but something more.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. It's difficult to turn away from the suffering of others. That's why we must help them when they can. People suffer all the time. Can't save everyone, and often you weaken them if you try. Couldn't care less. Let's go with one.
You are right. But there is something more at work here.
There's something about the worlds themselves, isn't there?
Yes. These dead worlds, they Well, they have a pattern to them. They were all touched by the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War. But sometimes, well, I feel as if they are all connected in some other way. The attacks on Kotor, Telos itself, the decay on Dantooine. Something is wrong with life. The connections have been damaged, sickened. Sometimes I feel like I almost understand, and then it just slips away.
What do we got here?
So close.
Okay, who is supposed to be hearing so close? Like the player character? Or the disciple? Let's see. Perhaps if we visited those worlds, more would become clear.
Perhaps. Dantooine is only one of the worlds. It was only the start of the journey. I would like to study the other locations. It is curious that the Jedi Masters chose those worlds to travel to. I wonder if the two are linked, but I know not how.
Alright. Clearly, Kreia knows something. Something's up. That dialogue, though, between him and... Why do I always forget what his name is? Is it Karth? I think that's just the previous game, isn't it? There's the disciple. I gotta remember his name again. Hold on. Atan. I don't know why I mix him up with Karth so much. I mean, they're kind of similar. I was here for the workstation. Where is the workstation, though? I'm gonna be lost in this ship. All right, let's see. Let's see if he has any dialogue.
You seem pretty calm.
What he did earlier.
It's almost streaming off of you. A lot calmer than you were on Paragus when I first met you.
What do you mean?
On Paragus, you seemed, well, a little less at peace with yourself. Now you're different. It's hard to explain.
Alright, never mind. Alright, I need to find this workbench. I feel like it should be in this room. I mean, I know it's not, but it should. There it is. Alright. Upgrade an item. Wait, what? Wait. Oh, there we go. Octatrolot crystal. Cool. Can I put another thing in here? Damage +3, Constitution. This one seems the best. What is this? Blaster bolt detection minus. Okay, this seems pretty good. Alright, lightsaber's gonna be even stronger now. Hell yeah. I feel like he might have some dialogue here. But I like a ton more. Let's just bring him along for this planet, because I feel like he's gonna have dialogue for here. And then we'll bring Kreia because I like her as well. And I know this is not the ideal way to do it, but I'm just gonna auto level because I cannot be bothered to do all that. Alright, let's see. Let's give him some armor. That looks pretty cool. I'm gonna let him equip that. Let me look at what my character has equipped right now. Okay, so I've got the Zaishan Shah Initiate Armor, which does defense bonus 4, dexterity bonus 4, and fortitude 1. Let's see what this one looks like. Okay. I think it's slightly worse. But since it's not a big difference, I'm just gonna compare them just off of my aesthetics. And I like this one more. And it is the better one anyway.
Yes.
But what does she have equipped? She's also got the Mitsuki. Alright, let's go back to him, give him let's give him a gun. Ooh, wait, I could. No, wait, no, I can only give him guns. Alright. Oh, wait, no, I can give him the Gamoran Cleaver. I do like the Gamoran Cleaver. Okay, I could give him the Gamoran Cleaver. Oh, he makes a good swordsman? Hell yeah. And the Rhodian Deathblade. Look at that. Okay, that armor looks so dorky. No, he looks terrible. Does this look any better? Okay, it's a bit better. Oh, does this look good on him? It's definitely not the best armor, but it looks cooler. It looks the best. Alright, we'll go with it. And I get to give him the cool weapons. You know, I like a ton more as a character right now. I mean, this guy Disciple seems cool. But I feel I like Atan a little bit more. But the fact I can give him the Rhodian Deathblade or whatever, and the Gamoran Axe, what is it called? They both have cool names.
Something you need.
Kind of makes me want to use a more Gamoran Cleaver and the Rhodian Deathblade. Kind of makes me want to use him more than Atan. I don't know why. I just like those weapons. I feel like they have cool names. They're kind of cool. Let's find this cave and rescue Master Vrook. Is it over here? In the corner there? I think that's it. Nice. Found it so quickly. Yeah, this is it. Crystal Cave. Here it is. Let's see if I remember the way. Oh, all these guys respawned. Maybe I shouldn't have auto-leveled him. Because now I don't know what skills he got given with the auto-level. Probably should have considered that. Oh well. Here we are. I was right. Here he is. Master Rook is enclosed in a force field, a prisoner of these mercenaries. He regards you without expression.
Halt, settler. This is a restricted area. How the hell did you get through the Kinrath? You should leave.
I'm here to rescue the Jedi.
We are highly trained veterans, and you're just a settler with a toy blaster. We're taking the Jedi to Nar Shaddaa, and that is the end of that. I'm gonna say this nice and simple for your little calf-hurting head. Unless you want to wind up dead, leave now.
Let's try to be peaceful. Force persuade.
What? That's a Jedi trick! We trained against that during the war. It's a Jedi, man! Kill her before she tries something else!
Oh, okay. Light side points gained for trying to brainwash her? Okay. Oh. Actually, hold on. Let's try to do stasis on this guy and start whacking him. Start whacking him. And let's go here and do battle meditation. Oh, come on. Battle meditation. And then force barrier, sure. Energy resistance, sure. And then we'll just let the AI take control of her. Let's do a bunch of flurries. Okay. Let's take this guy next. I don't know. I feel like I might not even need to be this. These guys are kind of going down easy. Yeah, these are okay. This is not a hard fight. Yeah, I'm prepared here. Okay. Woo, we did it.
Always rushing into action without thinking of the consequences. What?
Damn,
Expecting thanks?
Yeah,
Kotor is
kinda.
in danger, and you've ruined the best chance of averting a full-scale conflict.
Bruh. I just rescued you. How are you gonna help in a cage?
When an opponent believes that you are defeated, they no longer consider you a threat, and they relax their guard, become bold. After I was captured, they talked freely of their plans, enough for me to learn their intentions. I need to get to Kunda and warn them. They could be attacked at any moment.
How can I help?
If you wish to prove yourself, then do so. Kunda's in danger and they need our help. The mercenaries have allied themselves with the Exchange and are planning to attack Kunda. They've been holding off for the right moment. And now, since they lost their captive Jedi, they'll attack immediately. I'm going to try to reach Administrator Adari. Time is of the essence.
Okay. Yes, we're going to the Administrator. Oh, we just teleported. I mean, how do they find out that they've lost their captive Jedi so quickly? You know? But sure, dude. Hold on. Hold on. Persuade, good. Yeah, we'll go with that, sure. Actually, hold on. Let's go minus on these and up these by 1. Contention, Makashi. Cool. No more self, load up on treat injury. Okay. Can I go back? Hey, let's see. What would be a good power to take? Dominate mine might be good. Destroy droid. I feel like I haven't been fighting a lot of droids recently. Battle meditation seems pretty good as just like a general boost to the whole party. I don't really use Force Persuade that often. Let's go Battle Meditation. I like that one. Though I have been giving that to like all my characters, so maybe that's not the best pick. Which one is the right way to go to the exit? This looks sort of right. I think I've gone the right way.
You are the
Okay,
Jedi
didn't
I've
crash.
heard reports of, and I am Azkul, leader of the mercenaries on Dantooine.
What do you want with? How did I find out so fast? What do you want with me?
Straight to the point. I like that. I will be equally direct. I am planning to take Kunda, and you're going to help me.
Why would I help you though?
According to my reports, I have 4 times as many soldiers as the militia, and I'm committed to taking
Really
Kunda.
good reason.
It is inevitable that I will succeed. If you wish to avoid my men eradicating the people of Dantooine, you will make it easier for me to take Kunda. Of course, I will pay well for your services.
I feel like I could beat him, so, like, who cares? Not interested.
You'd better reconsider. I can't have a Jedi interfering with my plans. There is a considerable bounty on your kind.
I mean, I could beat
that
you,
I will
though.
collect on, unless you're working for me.
Can't allow your plans
You
to
could have
succeed.
guided the situation to a better outcome.
Men, I trust you can handle this Jedi.
But I'm just gonna let him walk away. Kreia doesn't like me. Okay. I mean, okay, I guess I'm not letting him walk away, really. Alright, Kreia, let's get you doing some battle meditation. And I don't know, just do whatever at that point. Actually, hold on. Just have you toss some grenades this way, and then...
I hear
Great, these guys are not very strong. Oh, wait, I spoke too soon. Oh, okay. Yeah, they killed that guy very quick. Do I need to do... Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, they're a lot stronger than I thought. Oh, shoot. Let's do another 2. Oh, goodness.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh.
You are the Jedi I've heard reports of.
Oh, okay. They're a lot stronger than I thought. Dude, what? How are they so strong? What do you want with
Straight
me?
to the point. I like that. I will be equally direct. I am planning to take Kunda, and you're going to help me.
Are Kunda the good guys here? I mean, they seem like they probably are. But, like, do I have a good reason to defend Kunda? I mean, look, I'm just backing out all of a sudden, but, you know. But why attack Kunda?
You don't need to know the details, but I can tell you there are a lot of credits involved.
I mean, if it's just for credits, I don't really care. To help you? No.
According to my reports, I have 4 times as many soldiers as the militia, and I'm committed to taking Kunda. It is inevitable that I will succeed. If you wish to avoid my men eradicating the people of Dantooine, you will make it easier for me to take Kunda. Of course, I will pay well for your services.
I'll be right back. Once again. This time, Lucasaurus. Alright.
There are many ways someone with your abilities can aid us. Before the action begins, I have 2 main tasks in mind for you. Disable the gun turrets and the traps.
I could lie. Let's lie.
Return to me when you are ready for us to begin our assault. I warn you not to keep me waiting.
Well maneuvered. With both the mercenaries and the militia counting on your aid, you can influence the outcome of the situation as you see fit.
Kreia likes me more for it, and I don't have to fight those mercenaries. Right now, right away at least. Alright, let's head back to the compound. And snitch on them right away. Fight the mercenaries easy. I mean, I'm gonna have to fight him anyway. I might as well have backup. Do I know how to get there, though? Dude, why is my sense of direction so bad? Where am I going? Did I just go in a circle? What the hell? Dude, everything just looks the same. Okay. I'll go this way? Wait, is that just back the way I just went? I went the right way, hell yeah. Wait, no I didn't. No, this is just back where I was at. Wait, did I just earlier? No, that's the Enclave. Dude, the mercenary is gonna be disappointed in me because I lost my directions because I couldn't find the way. He's just gonna, I don't know, do something. I'm taking too long. You just warned me not to take too long. Dude. Am I gonna have to look at the map again? I want to. Okay, we're in this big thing. Ooh, hey, hold on. This looks like the right direction. Possibly. Possibly, maybe. Okay. All of a sudden, all these traps are showing up. They're very poorly placed. Alright. Let's head on in. Let them know what's up. Hello, militia. Alright, let's see if we can find, what is her name? Adare?
I see you have found the elusive Master Vrook. He's told me that his rescue complicated our situation to some degree. I can't say that I anticipated that. I thank you for finding him, though. Vrook has informed me that the mercenaries devised a plan of attack to annihilate Kunda itself. I must ask for your aid again, Jedi. Zeron says that even with a plan, the mercenaries have to gather their forces, then coordinate their assault. So we still have time. I'm afraid the militia has not been adequately trained for the task that befalls them.
Can I tell them about how I lied to them? Who knows about the attack?
Right now, just us and the militia. I don't want to create a needless panic. But be assured I will make sure that all civilians are warned in time so they can get to safety. Though if we lose this battle, nowhere on Dantooine will be safe for settlers for long. Our militia is effective at peacekeeping, but isn't prepared for a full-scale battle. If you can do anything to ready them for the reality of it, that would be helpful. Besides that, look around Kunda and see what you can do to strengthen our defenses. I know that we don't have the perimeter turrets online, and that alone could make a significant difference. Zeron says there is a considerable chance they will breach Kunda itself. Anything you can do to slow them down could turn the tide of battle.
Okay, can I not tell them about how I lied to the mercenaries? Come on.
I have instructed the militia and other Kunda personnel that you are to be provided with anything that can be spared. Unfortunately, that isn't much. Here is a MasterCard key that will open all of the security doors inside Kunda. Anything that might aid you in your task, please use. Soon, all the civilians will be
You
evacuated.
could set up a trap.
So if you have any business with them, I suggest you take care of it. Whenever you are ready to finalize the defenses, talk with Zeron.
You heard what the administrator said. Each of us has to do what they can to aid in the defense of Kunda. See where you can lend a hand. We'll have time to talk more when this is all over.
Okay, I want to tell them so we can set up a trap
I
together.
was right about you. You are trouble, but you might just be the right sort of trouble we need. The mercenaries aren't quick to mobilize, so you have time to do what you need. Or are you ready to finalize the defense plans?
Alright, what's involved in finalizing defense?
Inspecting the perimeter, talking to the troops, and coming up with a battle plan. I fought in a war or two, but I'm no general. In my experience, people like you are better at strategy. You want a hand in making the plan, you got it.
Okay, I guess when I make the plan, I could maybe bring it up.
When you're ready, come back and we can talk about the final plans to defend Kunda.
Okay. So, we need to activate the turrets, probably. Is the biggest thing we need to do. And for that, probably we'll want someone who's actually good at, like, computer stuff. Like our droid here. Can I remove him and add our nice little droid? Nice. Okay. Let's see. Let's just do auto again. I don't know. Leveling is a pain. Alright, here we go. God. Defense turrets. From inside the outpost. Move it along. Okay, so I need to go back inside. Alright, so where do we activate the turrets or enable them or whatever? Some weapons and stuff in here. Greetings, fellow sentient. I notice that you're not heavily armed, or at least not heavily armed enough. Please allow myself to introduce myself. I'm Adam, simple merchant with a noble purpose. The settlers and other fine humans of Dantooine have been plagued by war, Cathounds, Kinrath mercenaries, and other fearsome things. It is much too sad to see things happen to these humans. Therefore, my mission is clear. What's your mission? Selling armor. To overcome their troubles, they must be able to defend themselves. Therefore, I offer the highest of quality weapon. It's offering such a blah blah blah. Okay, it's just advertising. Let me see what you're selling. What do you got? Might want some of these actually. Buy all the med packs up. I got some robes, grand silencer. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Oh wait, no, it's Gand. Damage is poor as all get out. It's a brag vibroblade. Kreia might be. That might be a good one to get for Kreia. Energy Baton, Sith War Sword, 3 to 17 damage, 3 to 12. Ooh, that's even better. Okay, might go with that one. Got some crystals, some other stuff. Sith Disruptor, Arcanian Heavy Pistol, Sonic Pistol, bunch of pistols. Some stimulants. Alright, let's go ahead and buy the Sith Warblade. Or War Sword. That's kind of cool. Whoa, wait, what? Oh, wait. Huh. Yeah, it costs more than 6 video. Okay, close. Let's see, Kreia, what do you got right now? You've got just a longsword. Alright, this is gonna be way better. Huh? Left hand is unavailable for 2. What? Oh, right, she lost a hand. Oh, damn. Alright, well, the vibro sword is a little bit better. Completely forgot about that. Oh. Let's see. I thought I could open every door in here. Okay, militia guy over here.
We've been told to provide you with anything you need. We have to keep the news of the mercenaries' plans quiet for now to avoid panic.
Turret control station. Here we go. Slice in. Sure. Deactivate. Turret status. Set to attack friendlies and hostile. Wait, what? Active and set to attack friendlies and hostiles? Okay. Reprogram to attack only hostiles. Why would it be by default attack just everyone? Insufficient spikes. Shoot. Okay, I definitely need to solve that before before the battle starts, cause that would be pretty bad. But how do I get spikes? Okay, this just goes back outside.
Charanana gundoso remina ke lorakto katpada.
Camera angle down here.
No ringatel camarada telafibu nubuda.
What do you sell? Ooh, we found another merchant.
Ooh,
he might have spikes. Broken bones and stuff. Ooh, and upgrades for T3. Can I see what you got? I mean, I'm probably not gonna buy any of the upgrades. Spikes, let's go. Ooh, HK control cluster. Buy that. For sure. Okay. Looks like that's all I needed. Hopefully the 2 extra spikes are enough to let me change the target priority for the turrets. Oh, come on. I have to go all the way around again. But that does mean we're one step closer to being able to use HK once again. So I'm looking forward to that.
What do you want now?
Oh, okay, I'll be going now. Don't need to be so snippy at me. Militia guy probably doesn't have any dialogue.
Welcome back to Kunda.
What do you have, Kunda?
The things that would most interest you are our weapon merchant Anzeron, the leader of our militia. Akari is still around here somewhere too. He sells droid components.
Alright. Let's see. Hopefully that's enough spikes. We could talk to the weapon dealer again, see if he has any spikes. But I don't think he does. I mean, I looked through his whole thing earlier. No, alright. Close that. Not in here. Was it in here? Here we go. Change turret priority. Oh wait, I'm still one short. No. 5 spikes. I need one more, come on. And if I do it as a different character, I imagine my droid has, yeah, the highest computer use. So yeah. Where can I get just one? Need one spike. I feel like I can't start the fight before getting this one little spike. But I have no clue where to get it. I mean, I could like go Spellers. There's my lightsaber, okay. I mean, I could go like to a different planet. Where I know there's more merchants that I can buy spike. Ooh, wait, hold on, I have an idea. I don't know if there's gonna be any spikes there, but at the port, at the landing bay, maybe there's some like chests and stuff. Ooh, there's some crates over here. Just need one. Just but none of them have interaction. Let's see. Hopefully there's some crates in here that I can maybe get a spike from. This guy gapes at my lightsaber. Okay, Joe.
Jedi, I've got to tell the others.
Hey, what up? Hey, what do you have against Jedi?
Ah, leave me be,
Whoa.
Jedi.
That doesn't seem like a great thing to have happened. Oh, I see one back there. Please have a spike. Did I recruit some of the farmers? No, I haven't. I'm trying to find a spike. Ooh, this looks promising. Impossible? Come on. Can you not do it either? Security tunneler? It seems it's impossible. Please. No. I don't even know where farmers are. Advanced med pack is nice. Better than nothing. Oh, Pato ad. Give you greetings, human. So many visitors to Kunda now. New faces arrive all the time. It's sad that all too often turmoil and strife are brought. Pato Addo, an ecologist and xenobiologist. I wait transport office plan to rejoin the herd. I've explored much on this planet, but I'm anxious to depart. What are you doing on Dantooine? Why are you exploring Dantooine? I was sent to catalog the natural resources on this planet. A fascinating planet filled with life, many but even nature is troubled here. The ecosphere's balance has been lost. Without correction, the planet will falter in time. How can it be corrected? It's difficult to say. The ecosphere forces are hard to disrupt, but sentients have terrible power. The fallen Jedi's proximity may be the root of the problem, but who can say? Something must be causing the mysterious behavior of the Kinrath. What's so unusual about their behavior? Kinrath are common to several worlds where they're well known for their burrowing and nesting, but here they swarm. The tunnels near here appear to be the center of their anomalous behavior. Why are you anxious to leave? The wait for my herd ship has been long. I'm eager to return to Telos, so I must find a way to pass the time. I've been no. Zoc, I hate it. Much time has passed, I made my friends. Now humans no longer play with me. I do not completely understand. When I was learning, they were eager to play for small amounts of credits. Now, I enjoy the game, and no one will play. I'm sorry, man. I even offered to wager rare components, useful in making of armor, but after a short time, even that wasn't enough. Now I'm anxious for time to pass again. I do not suppose you have Pazak then, an inclination to pass time with me. No. Never. Never. I will never play Pazak again. I will lose every time. No, it's not even Spike.
Greetings, and good day, traveler. On behalf of the Kunda settlement, I am programmed to welcome you to Dantooine.
Yes, I see that droid is malfunctioning. Droid, how did you become so damaged?
My apologies. I have no recollection of the Sith invasion topic.
Okay, you got damaged in the Sith invasion.
Error. Memory overflow. Resetting. May I be of any further service to you?
Computer, run a self-diagnostic and report.
Processing. Exterior damage analysis. Level 7 impairment. Multiple casing breaches detected. Bipedal servos misaligned by 32 degrees. Memory storage overflow. Memory unit is approximately 56 months overdue for maintenance.
Repair. Fix the droid's memory unit.
Greetings, Jedi. Welcome back to Dantooine. Is there something I can do to serve you?
What can you tell me about Dantooine? So, work available. What are the local areas of interest? What can you tell me about Dantooine?
Dantooine is a rural world, far removed from most galactic trade routes. Historically, agriculture has been Dantooine's primary industry. Since the destruction of the Jedi Enclave, salvage of the ruins has become a key area of growth for the local community.
Okay. What do you know of the ruins?
The famed ruins of the Jedi Enclave can be found northwest of the Kunda outpost. You may visit the ruins at your own risk. Zeron strongly urges salvagers to avoid the highly dangerous sublevel of the Enclave ruins.
Okay, I mean, I feel like I already know all this stuff. I don't know this. How did the Enclave came to be so ruined?
My apologies. I have no recollection of the Sith invasion topic.
Never mind. I'll be going. I feel like I already know everything.
If you will excuse me, I must continue my appointed rounds.
Doesn't have any spikes. Hello, Adrian. Apparently I can recruit farmers. I don't know where any farmers are at, though. So I feel like I might as well not do that. But I really need a spike. Come on. Is there any way to make a spike? Talk to... I don't know who that is. This is the guy that's just like hanging out up front. T3 can make a spike for you. Can he? Makes him at a workbench. Oh, okay. You can make him at workbenches. Then that'll be nice and easy. Nice to see you again. Adrian Pansky, how you doing? Alright, well, we'll see if this guy that I'm thinking of is... Okay, it is this person.
You'll find little welcome here, Jedi. For your own good, I recommend you speak to
Alright, Persuade, could you please answer some of my questions?
I will answer your questions.
Who is the administrator? Who's the administrator there?
She was the agricultural administrator of Dantooine. After the Sith attack, she kept us together. Without her, the only thing you'd see around here are mercenaries.
Okay, why are there so many mercenaries?
We had problems with Mandalorian mercenaries even before the Jedi Civil War. The Jedi helped clear most of the problem up, but after the war, many soldiers from both sides of the conflict became mercenaries. And since we're so far from the core, some started gathering here.
Good man, how about you? This looks familiar. Weren't you at Dantooine in the last episode? Or am I thinking of the other game? No, I've been on Dantooine for a while. I did take a pretty long break to focus on school. But yeah, no, I was here. I mean, the last, I don't know, 3-4 streams. Have the mercenaries cause problems?
The difference between an out-of-work mercenary and a raider is a Vibrablade's edge. The only thing we can prove they've done is intimidate a few farmers. The farmers give them goods, money, or food just to stay on their good side. The only one that isn't scared of them is the administrator. There have also been a lot of disappearances recently, and not all of them can be blamed on Kath hounds. But nobody can prove the mercenaries are responsible.
How many people have gone missing?
A farmer here and there, or a family. We lost enough people during the war that keeping the Kath hound and Kinrath populations under control hasn't been possible. So there are a lot of animal attacks. Some deaths, too. The disappearances might be just coincidence, but a lot of the stubborn folks seem to be more accident-prone.
Okay, well, how was I supposed to talk with her?
Just head into the building and you'll find your way to the admin. You'll find... I won't. She was the agricultural administrator of Dantooine. We did, but after the difference between an out-of-work mercenary, the farmers give them goods. There have also been a lot of a farmer here and there, so there are...
Okay, I don't know why I was supposed to talk with her. Let's go back and make that spike. Wait, where do I have to go again? Why did my sense of direction so bad? Where's the landing? We've gotten that. Where's the landing bay? Ooh, glass seal. Maybe there's a spike in here. Nope, just credits. Alright, I feel like we just go in a circle for no reason. Okay. I feel like I get the spike, fix the turrets, and then talk to the dude to finalize plans. I don't know what else there is to do. Restore content mod has a lot more to do at Kunda. Okay. What's up with Atan now?
Oh, great. What do you want now? To give me a hand? I told you, I don't need any help. Especially from you.
Atten, I
Are
feel
they
that
fighting
perhaps there's
again?
been some miscommunication between us concerning the exile.
No, I understand you just fine. Look, I know what's going on in your wannabe Jedi mind. Thought you Jedi or ex-Jedi or whatever you are were supposed to be above all that.
Atten, perhaps I should explain. I see relationships with others in a different light. Not as possessive or carnal. Relationships are... well, there's something shared between two people and give both strength, whether through struggle or whether through affection. I admire her. Perhaps even feel for her. It is difficult to be around her and not have such feelings.
Well, yeah, okay.
But she walks a far more difficult path than the rest of us. I care what happens to her. And if I can help her, I will. Perhaps if there is anything we can agree on, it is that we will be there for her when no one else is. And perhaps save her so that she may continue down the road that she must walk.
I really hated the way he talked about relationships there. I don't know what that just gave me the yeah, that I don't know. Did not like it. Alright, officially don't like him anymore. That's a pretty terrible reason, but you know, opinions change quickly. Before I was completely for him. But I don't know, that didn't like it. Right. Learn about using it. Use the workbench to upgrade something. Creator up, break down. Computer spike, create. I'll just make a few of them. There we go. Close. And I need to bring this guy with me. Just bring her. I feel like before the fight, I'm gonna have to go back to change the party again. Hopefully, I don't have to go back to the ship for it, though. I think before the fight starts, I'm probably gonna end the stream, and then in the next stream, I'll be starting off with the fight. It is getting late for me. A little past midnight. Yep. Alright, so it's down over this way. To the left, and here we are. Go in here, change the target priority, and attack only hostiles. Cool. Check turret status. Turrets are active and set to attack hostiles pending base alert status. Alright. Well, good man, glad I caught the tail end. Yeah. Good to see you again. Alright, let's see if I can change my party members. Get our app a ton here. Okay, we can.
Yes. Have you come with questions?
Alright, well, I mean, I can talk with her. Can you tell me more about the Octatrilon crew?
Very well.
Okay.
What is it that drives you?
Click the wrong one. You taught me of sight. Is there anything else you can teach me? Can you teach me lightsaber forms? I wish to know more about the force forms. Training can wait. Can you tell me about the Octatrilon crystal instead? Let's see. Taught me of sight. Is there anything else you can teach me?
When I spoke of sight before, there is a similar handicap that tends to occur among those strong in the Force. They neglect their skills. Some believe they no longer need them. The greatest wielders of the Force are those that maintain some grounding to the more physical realities of the universe.
Sense? What do you mean?
Some wielders of the Force have mastered piloting, others the ability to fix and repair and build, from simple moisture vaporators to more complex machines such as droids and vehicles. One's ability to understand the human body and its ailments, for example, can make your powers within the Force more complete, more powerful, when you attempt to repair the cellular damage of another. And others have mastered the more subtle work of politics, persuasion. Do not doubt that a galaxy may be conquered with words, a republic overthrown, and an empire made. When such skills are honed, one's abilities with the Force become that much stronger. My warning to you is this: do not rely on your companions to compensate for your weaknesses in skill. There will be times they will not be there to help you when needed. What skill would you say is your greatest strength?
Oh, I guess it is treat injury or persuade. Let's go with persuade. I like it. I like persuade.
And what skill would you say is your greatest weakness?
Okay, apparently it's demolitions.
Then my task before you is this: take your greatest weakness, devote effort to it, strengthen it, and I will show you how it shall strengthen your power in the Force.
Okay, very well. I'll take this lesson to heart.
As you learn and train and test yourself against the galaxy,
so I guess when I next level up, I'll put some points in demolition.
When you devote some of that training to your weakest skill, you will know.
Very well. I have other questions. Can you tell me about the crystal?
That crystal is bonded to you. Through you, it acquires its character and strength, and through it, your power is enhanced.
Oh, I think I've
Is there something else
asked
you
that question before. I'll be going now. Loans gained. Nice. Alright. Let's go to the command center. Talk to, what was his name, Zeron?
I was right about you. You are trouble. The mercenaries aren't.
Alright, I'm ready to finalize the battle plans.
Sure. Once we're done with that, there may not be any time left before the mercenaries attack.
Certain, I've done all I can.
Alright, and we got a lot to do.
Since you are here to bolster Kunda's defense, I will hurry to the mercenary camp and delay their assault however I can.
I mean, I could have done that.
I imagine that the mercenaries have got two goals in this whole thing. Kill me and kill the administrator. The rest of the settlers won't have courage to resist if they succeed.
So what's the plan? Or I'll just go on.
The administrator's locked up in her office tight, which means that the mercs have to go through us and Kunda's defenses. Thanks to you, they're gonna have a tougher job. That's about it. Now we just need to dig in and wait for the mercs to come.
Have you talked to the men?
Well, I'll tell them what's there to do. I'm not much for words.
I think they could use some encouragement. Maybe I could speak to them.
Alright, I'll assemble the men. I hope you can speak good.
I mean, my persuasion skill's pretty high. Tell them this is their chance to make history. Remind them friends and family are counting on them. Warn them. Tell them they're doomed. Let's go with their friends and family are counting on them. The power of friendship will save you all. What we're about to do is dangerous but important. Important for friends and family. Enemies want to take everything we're taking from you, and we have to give it our all to stop them. With the power of friendship, we can win, guys. So look around you. That's what we're fighting for. Each one of us. This is really his power of friendship speech. Let's go. We can win this. As long as we work as a team.
You're much better with words than me. I think it'll really help. Let's get ready for the mercenaries. If we
Does that
fall
actually
here,
help?
All of Dantooine falls with us.
Like, do they get slightly better stats or something? That'd be awesome. Okay, the fight is starting. After this cutscene, I'm gonna hit save and call it a night. it was a pretty small battle. Okay. It looks like my power of friendship speech worked, though. Oh, well, there's more and more streaming in. Okay, maybe it didn't work all that well. But see, all of them are dead. Power of friendship is really... Why am I not helping? I'm just watching them all get killed? Damn.
So you're the Jedi. I take it you are responsible for the surprises we've had during this battle. Stand aside. Our quarrel is with a distinguished administrator. This isn't your problem.
Okay. Oh, dude, I should have invested in the next level of force persuasion. But, I mean, he's gonna resist it anyway. Might as well just try it, though.
Is that supposed to convince me, Jedi? I was trained by the Sith. My unit killed many Jedi. I'll give you one last chance. Leave the administrator to her fate.
Alright. Why do you want her dead?
She's inconvenient and doesn't know the chain of command. She will pay for that.
Alright, you can still back away. Come on. We don't have to fight.
You have no idea who you're talking to. I was going to spare your worthless life. I see I was in error. I was trained at Malak's academy. Your tricks won't work on me. You're just another dead Jedi to me.
Sorry I was held up, but it looks like I've arrived in time to pull you out of your predicament.
Kill them all.
Alright. That is gonna be it for tonight. Hope you guys had a good time. And yeah, next time we'll start this fight, which looks like has a lot of enemies. So yeah. Nope, don't know why that got opened. Alright, have a nice night, nice day, whatever time zone you're in. And yeah, peace.